Good evening, everybody. I'm Pierre Roberge, the Daily Trader. It is June 20th, and we are going to look at Tesla, Palantir, Nvidia stock, and also a bunch of other things from a technical analysis perspective. My goal in doing these videos is to help you understand how you can use technical analysis to make better trading and investing decisions, but I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research and make your own decisions. So Tesla is up $13.92. That's 5.34%, closed at 274.46. And post-market, it's still going up, and it's now up by 34 cents. So let's look at what we have here on the chart. So last week, we were below 265.32, and we broke it today. So we have a big green candle. We broke that horizontal resistance, and that is allowing us to come to this bullish channel resistance. And guess what? We even broke that bullish channel resistance. Yeah. Tesla is extremely strong. Extremely strong. This is now support. We'll see if it comes back down. It sometimes happens that we have a big green candle and then on the next day it comes down a little bit. But so far, it's not happening. We are basing our trading decisions on facts. And the facts are that we broke our bullish channel resistance because it was not fast enough for us. So our next step is this part right here. If we stay into this very tight bullish channel, we have a bunch of bullish channels. We have this one that's very tight, and we have this one that's very broad. But next step is going to be around $300 basically. If we go here, we are at 298, and if we reach it a little bit lower, still part of the channel, we are there at 296.75. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. The first hour of the day, we felt the power. We tried to go high and broke 265.32, but came back down. But then we tried again. Second hour, green. Third hour, this is where we broke it. We had another resistance at 269. And we broke that, boom, boom. So you look at this. 7 green candles on the 1 hour chart. Stochastic at 98, MACD is great, obviously. RSI overbought on the 1 hour chart. The MI is great. Let's go back on the daily chart. So let's look at our indicators. So stochastic at 99, MACD is going super high. RSI overbought, and it does not care. Tesla does not care. It's just going higher and higher. DMI also super great. Let's just ride this pony into the horizon. Let's take a look at some Tesla news. So we have news. So this happened a couple of minutes ago. Tesla recruits another rival to use its supercharger network. Electric vehicle startup Rivian Automotive on Tuesday said it has struck a deal to expand access of Tesla's fast chargers to drivers of its vehicles, further cementing the EV leader's dominance in the US for owners looking to power up. This is great for Tesla. They are monetizing that supercharger network like crazy. So this is fantastic. Let's hope that they can increase the pace and create more and more superchargers, because with all of these vehicles, they are going to have to create more and more superchargers. And yes, they are going to get money to help them do that. But still, you have to find the land, you have to apply for the permits and everything. It still works. Having money is one thing, and I think that with all of these deals from Ford, GM, blah, 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 they will have money to do this. So let's hope that they can produce those superchargers so that Tesla owners don't have to wait more than they had to without other EV automakers charging at Tesla superchargers. But still, it's good overall. Also, Hyundai confirmed that it is considering adopting Tesla's NACX connector for its electric vehicles in North America, but it's not ready to pull the trigger as it wants to look into it from the customer's perspective first. One of the concerns is that Tesla superchargers don't support 800-volt charging like its Ioniq 5 and 6. That's what we will look into from a customer's perspective. Yes, that might be true. So Tesla superchargers only support 400 volts. but still they are so widespread that it's better to have access to many 400 volts chargers than to look for the few that can provide you with 800 volt. I think that if and they comes to their senses, that they should go with Tesla. And yesterday, Tesla gave a rare and interesting look at its supercharger monitoring system. In the above video, Tesla showed their proprietary software that is used to manage all of these superchargers. And you see all of the green dots. We see that the green dots are superchargers that are less than 50% occupied. The yellow ones is more than 50%. The red ones are fully occupied and everything. So they can really track how the supercharger network is being utilized and then use that information to decide where to put the new ones in the areas where people are using them the most. Tesla is really first and foremost a software company. It's a software company, and it just shows in the level of software that they have in the Teslas, of course, but also in their admin software. They have created some things that are pretty amazing. Let's take a look at Palantir. So Palantir is down $0.51. So that's 3.13%, closed at $15.79. Post-market, we seem to be up by 2 cents. Palantir is still in its bullish channel, so nothing to see here. It's still in the bullish channel. When it comes out, then we can start looking at a potential congestion zone kind of thing. And then if we break below that congestion zone support, which could be $15, then we can think about selling. So far, nothing much to say. We still have stochastic at 76. We have a MACD bearish crossover. As soon as there is a slowdown, the MACD is the first thing to cross over. And we just came outside of the overbought zone, and the MI is still great. If we take a look at Nvidia, Nvidia is up $11.16, so that's 2.61%, closed at 438.08. Again, we are continuing in our bullish channel. Nothing to say here. Let's just ride this puppy. We are still overbought in the RSI, and stochastic is fantastic at 98. VIX is down 0.29 at 1390. So VIX is also coming down a little bit today. This is going to help the stock market. QQQ is being rejected by this middle channel resistance. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We still have a good support at 357. Nothing to be too scared of. We are still overbought on the RSI, and stochastic is at 86. Dow is slowing down also for the second day in a row. There's Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell's congressional testimony is happening tomorrow. People are getting a little bit frantic as what could come out of that interview. Let's hope that things don't change too much. S&P 500 also pulling back. Nasdaq Composite pulling back also. Gold, weakening gold, and look at the volume here that's increasing, boom, sharply. We have been staying above 1508 for a while, and now this candle here. If I had any gold, I would be selling right now. And the same thing for silver. It was looking quite good though here. We were making higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Yes, we had a little bit of a fluke here, but we have recovered quite well. Stochastic was over 60. We had not crossed our downward channel, and we never crossed it. We just came right back down. So that's too bad for silver. So this is really a denial for silver. Silver's gone for now. Bitcoin is awakening. Look at this. We came up a little bit higher on Friday. So we had a nice day on Friday, and during the weekend, we stayed pretty much still. We did not look at it yesterday, but today we have a big, strong move. We are up 5%, and we just broke this downward resistance that we had. Now we just have to look for a congestion zone in which we can get stuck under. And that congestion zone is right here. This is a buy signal, but that's a more risky buy signal. The safest buy signal is to wait for 28,817 because we could be getting stuck right here, and buying here might not help us much. But if we break 28,876, then most likely we are going higher and higher. Ripple, we have an okay day, but we don't have stochastic over 60 at all. We don't see any bullish impulse yet. And USD is pulling back a little bit. We have this downward resistance right here. So we are in a bearish trend right here. It's possible that we come back to this part here, but that would mean nothing until we break this right there. And we don't have stochastic over 60, so any move up that we have without our stochastic here means nothing, of course. And let's take a look at NBM. So NBM, we broke yesterday because the Canadian stock market was open. We broke 0.425 and we are climbing even higher today. So we are up $0.02. So that's 4.6%. Close at 0.455. So that NBM thing is in a nice bull trend so far. Thanks very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.